What's up, guys and gals? We're gonna go over deadlift starting tension. I have talked about static starts before, and I've talked about deadlift to the knee before, or what each intention is. When somebody has poor starting tension, common thought is give them deadlift to knee, or AKA Boris deadlifts, named after Boris Shako. And it is a partial range of motion, like to the knee, back down. Sometimes it's 1, 2, or 3 reps, and then a full rep, and following up, so you're trying to ingrain a pattern. Smart thinking, however, if somebody has shitty starting tension, you're just reinforcing a shitty starting tension pattern because they keep repeating it, half reps and then full reps. So that's where the static start comes in. If you can't pull static, you can't pull at all. So we want to learn that. So we want to take that concept of deadlift to knee of a certain type variation of pull followed by the full pull. So I'll do deadlift to knee first to kind of get the idea of what the hell I'm talking about, because a lot of people don't know what things are. So deadlift to knee is this, all right? I'm going to come down, and I'm only going to pull up to knee, back down, to knee, down, full. Trying to reinforce good position, good starting tension. But if someone doesn't know how to create that, it doesn't help them, they just reinforce the shit again. So now, static versus dynamic. What that is, let me set up. Dynamic is raising your hips a little bit, coming in to create a little bit of a stretch reflex. Some people do that too much, they go too high, they round their shoulders over, and then they can't hit the position, and they end up in that shitting dog position, and there's nowhere for them to go because they have no ability to thoracic extend 400, 500, 600 pounds, whatever. So what we want to do with that static start is establish tension and position. So I'm going to lock in, no dynamic, no pump, static, followed up with slow, dynamic, so I can teach myself tension, then add the dynamic component, and I can follow every one like that. Static rep, dynamic rep, static rep, dynamic rep, teaching myself position before power. You hear me say this all the time. If you don't know how to lift, put yourself in a position that you need to improve. Practice that position, not just the pattern, but practice the position you need to be in first, because then you can express power through the pattern. You must learn to crawl before you walk, before you run. So we start with static. As much tension as possible, move the bar through the full range of motion, come back down, add the dynamic component. If you struggle, this is how every single one of your warm-up sets should go until you get to your working weight. Got it? Share it.